Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vinny MG, and this is my boy, Mr. Phoenix. We are the Mini Vinny Show. Let's talk paranormal. All right, we got a special guest for you today. Here she is, the Jersey wife psychic. How you doing, Miss April?
That up. It's the psychic housewife in New Jersey.
Yeah, no, I said it backwards. I say
That's
everything
okay.
backwards.
That's okay. I'm gonna have to shorten my name.
It's okay, but you know, it's the first time I've gotten the show name right, so that's a plus.
We try to shorten Vinny sometimes, but he's already got there.
I'm with you, Vinny. I'm itty bitty too.
Yeah, we're the best.
Yes, we are. We're little terrors.
World.
Wait,
all right.
All right. So for all of our fans here that do not know who you are, and if they don't, they should.
Damn fools!
You tell us about Tell us about yourself, Miss April.
Don't you know? Did you look me up? No. Well, I am the psychic housewife in New Jersey. I'm a celebrity psychic medium. I read for thousands of clients all over the world. I appeared on the Holzer Files for one of the episodes here in beautiful Jersey at the Lambert Castle. As a matter of fact, my friend is writing a book on New Jersey about the hauntings in New Jersey and just interviewed me for that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, and I become really big on TikTok. And Vinny, you said you watch me on TikTok.
Yep, I am a big fan. If you don't know who this lady is, you are living under a rock.
I have passed over 2 million likes during my lives. So crazy, right? I'm like, I couldn't believe when they said that to me. I'm like, oh my God, over 2 million likes. That's pretty cool. But I have like, I have like devout fans, on TikTok. They're great. They are there every week with me. But some of the readings have been crazy,
Share some of those fans there. We'll take them. We're trying to boost this up now.
It's funny. I just started up TikTok, a few months back. I was on there for a while, but then I had some crazy person stalking me. And I'm like, I'm done. So I said, I'm coming back. This is like last year and a half ago. So I said, I'm going to come back. And so it's crazy. I just started up. I'm like over like 31,000 followers, but 2 million likes. I'm like, oh my God, that's how many people are watching my lives. The lives are crazy, because I'm going up to like 100,000 or 100,000, people watching. So, but it's cool. A lot of pressure, a lot of, stunad stuff,
Yeah. You get 2 million views. I get lucky if I get one view, but I got 14,000.
No, well, you know what, Vinny, I'm going to tell you, you're going to start, by next month, you're going to start getting more attention, media attention towards yourself.
Oh, that sounds good.
And it's going to slowly start building up. And it's through networking to the people that you meet. And it's going to be a lot of like new friendships this year for you.
That's nice.
Going into 2027. I do see you probably traveling more, but you have to watch your health too. You have to take care of your health because I feel like I have breathing issues. something with my lungs. I don't know if what is that? The facilia in the lungs get inflamed.
I have cystic fibrosis, which is a lung issue, and I
Okay.
also have a pseudomonas virus, which colonized my lungs. So I need to actually gonna be moving to somewhere
Yep.
a little more dry,
Yeah.
because the doctors want me to stay either near somewhere dry or somewhere where there's salt water to dry me out.
Yeah. Yeah. So
See,
some
I've been trying to get him to move here to Florida with me for a while now, so I'm hoping it
I,
works.
I think it's too humid there.
Yeah,
Huh?
it is.
It's too
It's
humid.
humid in Florida, but if we move by the water, it'll be okay because I'll have the salt
Okay. Yeah.
air to dry me out.
We're
But then
gonna build
again,
a house on top of the water.
yeah, yeah. But then we're also looking at houses in Texas.
Okay.
Which
Now that's really hot too. What about Arizona? Because that's dry heat.
Arizona is a good place. The only problem is their state tax is really high. Can't afford it.
Oh,
Either Arizona,
like
either Texas
Jersey.
or Vegas would be the only two
Yeah.
places that I could actually go. Vegas
Or
doesn't
you
have
can go see
any.
Zach Bagans. You can go visit Zach Bagans.
Yeah, Zach Baggins. I know him. He's a friend of mine.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I worked for him for about a month. And then we
Oh,
ended up
did you?
moving.
He
Then we
seems.
ended up
I
moving
love
here in
him.
Michigan. Yeah,
He's
he's
my
an
favorite.
awesome guy.
And you know what? I hate when these people knock him. I'm like, in the paranormal, it's become so crazy. It's like they're sheep. If
Mhm.
one person says one bet, they're like they follow. They follow that leader. Bad. They're all like,
Yeah. Well, the whole world actually has become sheep. That's the sad part about it.
yeah, yeah.
But
Totally.
don't get me wrong. I love Zach. He's a good
Oh,
friend
I
of
love
mine.
it. His show's
Uh,
great. That's why he's
yeah,
still on air.
yeah.
Last man standing.
But he got to one of those. He has a couple episodes where he over exaggerates, and I know
Oh,
because I've been there and I've seen it, and
no, I'm
then
not knocking Zach at all. I love him.
yeah,
Nobody spoke
he's
bad
a great
about
guy
him.
though. It really is
Well, at least he's not
amazing
faking it.
person, great personality. He actually owns a haunted house in Las Vegas that
Yeah.
we all got to stay in for a night,
Oh, how
and
cool.
yeah, it was really cool, and we got a lot of paranormal activity going on throughout the whole entire night. For
Yeah.
me, I'm a heavy sleeper, so you could literally pick me up and drop me on the floor. I won't wake up. So,
I'm not. I am a very light sleeper.
oh
I
gosh,
wake up swinging if I hear a noise.
I did that
I've been.
once.
When I first. I started doing readings in my teens. You
Wow.
Nice.
know, so that's how my name got known locally, this young girl that could read, and then I started getting people calling me about their homes being haunted. So now I'm going into this is 100 years ago, going into haunted homes, and telling what I see and blah blah blah. And I look back on that now, and I'm like, was I crazy going in these houses by myself? I'm like,
So,
but I was doing this all by myself, going in these houses. I was so fearless, though, But
Yeah,
it
what
was
was
yeah,
fun.
very brave.
Yeah.
what was
Tell
the
me,
scariest?
what was the
I like
most?
the darker ones. The darker, the better for me. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Tell me,
I'm
what was
telling you,
your
I've
most?
been pushed. I've been punched. I've
Oh
been
What
wow.
was
thrown.
what was your most your most scariest haunting that
Um.
you've been?
Oh. All right. So I went to this famous location, this hotel, and this is I don't know how many years ago, 7 years, 9 ago, 7, 8, 9 years ago, and they started letting people. They never had people in the basement, so they brought me down the basement, and they're like, "Well, what do you see? What do you feel?" And I felt this non-human person, this male, tall, lanky, with a bloody devil's face. That's how he was showing himself to me. Now, let me say, first of all, they can change their appearance. You
Okay.
know, any of them in that form to scare people, especially these earthbounds. This thing was non-human. Anyway, so I'm describing what I'm seeing. I'm telling this tall, lanky guy, but he has a bloody devil's face, and he starts doing. I have the same ringtone. He starts doing something like where he's like, I don't know, going around the room like really fast, and it was affecting my like aura, like where he was penetrating. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I was getting dizzy. So I'm like, I have to get out of here. I'm like, I ran up the stairs, and I'm sitting at the table. I'm like, holy shit, like this, I don't like this thing. With that, this is so crazy. But you remember, like in what is it, Nightmare on Elm Street, when Freddy Krueger comes through the like the wall, like rubbery. Yeah. This thing did that to me, and he said, he warned me, like he said, I'm not here for the living, but warned me if I try to get rid of him, that he's coming after me. And he mentioned my husband and daughter's name.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really creepy. So that was I wasn't there for that, and I said to him, like, dude, I'm not here for that. I don't care what you do. I'm just here visiting. Now, he made me feel sick. I was for that whole week. I had to cancel all my readings because I was sick all week, just nauseous from him.
Wow.
And so I found out she had told me they had another famous psychic from the UK there, that the same thing happened. Like, he got sick. And he ran up the stairs, but he threw up. I didn't. He was a wuss. But
he's from the UK. They're all wusses.
Yeah, he was a friggin' wuss. But yeah, I mean, I've been pushed. I threatened. Oh my God, this is something funny. Probably 90% of locations I go to, I always have pebbles thrown at me. They come out of the air. Like,
interesting.
Yeah, it's weird because I remember the first time it happened to me, it was coming from a wall. Like I'm like in the middle of this small room, and the wall there's coming, and there's nobody there. There's two people in front of me, and these pebbles are being thrown. And I remember saying the first time, like I felt it felt like a spitball, and I said, "Missed me." So now wherever I go, I get these like pebbles thrown at me. It's the craziest thing, So
wow.
I know, I love it. And I want to tell you a little fun fact. Because people that know me, I live next to a cemetery. So everyone's always asking, "Don't they bother you?" I'm like, "No, they don't," because I'm not, I'm not in contact with their loved ones. Random spirits are not coming to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're connected to somebody. Like, before a reading, I'll have or the night before, I'll have a spirit come through. I remember one time I was doing a house call for a favor for my husband because I don't leave my house. You're either coming to me or we're doing it this way, But
right.
As I'm getting ready to leave the house, I do a little meditation, and I feel this man with me, this older gentleman, and he's telling me his name. He's like, "My name is Arthur." He said his last name. So I'm like, all right. He drove with me to this person's house. So as soon as he opened the door, I said, all right, this man is driving me crazy. I said, he says his name is, I thought it was, I'll say Smith. He's going, Arthur Smith, Arthur Smith, Arthur Smith. He said 3 times, like Beetlejuice. And the guy looks at me, he goes, that's my father-in-law that just died. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like that. And do you know he left with me while I was driving? I had to like throw him out. I'm like, it's crazy, but he was telling me like how to drive. I wasn't driving right or something. I'm like, you have to get out of here. Like,
I guess there is taxi drivers and a spirit wall.
Exactly. That's exactly what he was.
I know. When my grandmother died, first of all, let me say.
Wait, can I just ask you something? Was somebody adopted or something about adoption? No,
I have an adopted daughter,
okay. I keep hearing something about it. All right, all right.
but
That's
she's in New York. She's old.
it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I just kept hearing some, and who's the E name? E name is a female.
My wife's name is Erica.
Okay, that's it. All right. I just kept hearing like it wasn't that I was hearing like spirits giving me messages. I was just picking up information. I was also picking up like around you about your health, Vinny.
Yeah.
And also you gotta watch your kidneys too.
My mother gave me her kidney in 2008.
Okay, all right, all right. I knew because I had a pain. Do you know I have problems with my one kidney. So if somebody else has problems with kidneys that I'm reading, I feel the pain. So whatever issue I have, like I have been like dry coughing before I was coming on. I feel like I can't breathe. This
Uh-oh.
I'm taking on Vinny's symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know who Rose is. Rose.
My grandmother.
Okay. She's talking about, but you have your angel with you, but this is a living person. This is a little a girl, female. This we have the angel for you. The angel watches over you. I feel like this would be like a G or a K name. G or a K name.
Katerina.
Who's that?
My niece.
Oh, okay, okay. All
And
right.
she is an angel. She actually looks after me. It is
Oh,
true.
see,
'Cause
and
I
this is
do
what
breathing
Rose was
treatment.
saying.
Yeah, I do breathing treatments, and she helps me set up my medication.
Oh, God
And
bless
my
you.
niece
And
is
she's
2
saying
years
like
old.
she keeps telling me she's a living angel, not like in on the other side. She kept telling me. I wrote stuff down. So wait, I scribble, so it helps me read. Um, who I think wait, Rose is talking about a Joe or a Joseph.
It's my father.
Okay, and he's passed too. Or is he
No,
here? All right,
he's here.
He
all right,
just had
because
a
I
birthday.
connect the living and the dead. Um, there's a Joe on the other side too that would be in medical, or I feel like I'm in a white coat, like,
Hmm.
but I work at a store. Makes reference to that. All right, no big deal. It might come to you later. Psychic amnesia. Can I just tell you a quick little story? I was doing a gallery reading. This guy drove me crazy. I have to use this example so people know when I'm doing readings, like gallery readings, to understand. I'm doing a reading and I'm picking up this guy, Robert. I said, I have this guy, Robert, that died from a heart attack, and he said he, worked on cars. So I kept feeling I was with this one guy in front of me. So he's going, my dad was Robert, and he died of a heart attack, but he didn't work on cars. And I'm like, no, I know I'm right. I said, all right, I'll come back to you. Then I start reading the other people. I come back to him and I said, I know I'm here for you. I said, what did your dad do? He designed cars. I said, it's the same friggin' thing. He goes, well, he wasn't a mechanic. He didn't work on, you know what I'm saying? Like, people are so picky. They want to hear exactly,
Yeah.
do you know what it's like to connect to the other side? It's playing charades with the dead. I'm in another stratosphere trying to understand what they're showing me.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, so it's like you're not going to get exactly because they're not right next to me. I'm hearing and showing me pictures. Like that's what I was saying. Like right before, like all day, like I was picking up stuff. Before coming on, for you guys. Like I kept hearing the living angel here, and I know Rose was coming through.
Rose is grandmother on my mom's side that passed away.
Okay.
And Joe is my father. White coat. He's a chef, so he wears a white.
Oh, okay. I couldn't understand the white coat. Yeah, unless somebody's coming to take you away. Haha.
Yeah.
But they're all around you. They watch you. Like they're watching you. Like I know there have been a few difficult times where like you were, because I see like you were in the red zone.
Yeah.
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 You
Yesterday.
definitely got powerful people on the other side like rooting for you. And and that's why she said this living angel, the K name, is with you. She's an old soul. She's a very old soul. She's been around this. She's here to help people. That's her lot in life.
That's
So
awesome.
she'll be very misunderstood growing up. How old is she?
She's 4 years old.
Oh my god, because she showed me a little angel, little angel.
She's
Oh
four
Mhm.
god.
years old, but the way she acts, she's a miniature adult. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
Usually old souls will appear that way, mature beyond their. I was
Yeah,
just
no,
watching
yeah.
this video of this, like they videotaping their child, like from a baby infant, and the kid like had the gift of drumming, and they
Nice.
were shown every year, and this kid got better and better. Like, but this he was like an infant, like just right out of the womb, and he's like
Yep.
drumming away.
Yep.
So
That's
it's
awesome.
crazy.
Sometimes they just pop out with talent.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. So but it's amazing, and it's amazing. The other side, I call it. I play charades with the dead all day long. That's my job. So
Yeah.
That
Talk
is
about an interesting job talking to dead people.
yeah, yeah.
so. What was your most special moment that you've done?
Oh God, I have so many. I have like the one video up. I'm gonna tell you too. The one video I have up. Oh shit! I meant to make a video for that. I like having videos with evidence to show people,
Hmm.
so I'm not just talking. I don't
Right.
talk. That not knocking other psychics, but what will I always put me apart from others when I first came public. I said I'm going to do live readings because everyone could say they're a psychic, but I'm going to show them what I do. So I started doing lives. I started on Instagram. That's how I got discovered, like by production companies, because I got a lot of like TV offers. Not all panned out. That's the way of the world. But
Right.
I did live readings, and Steve DeShavi used to come on. I used to have like a lot of famous people come on and watch me, and so from there, and then I went to Facebook because I was on Paranormal Warehouse, and that was great. Like even like then, like I don't know years ago, it was like 10,000 people was a big deal, and now TikTok, forget TikTok, I'm like over 100,000. It's like it's unbelievable. Like you get to reach globally. Um, but oh, so the one video I have up, I have this client. I still read for her. She came to me. Her fiance had just passed, so she had her first reading. He came through. His name was Michael. So the second reading she comes to was her birthday, right? And
Hmm.
Michael comes through, and now I don't know it's her birthday yet. So I said, Michael is showing me a dozen red roses and a locket with his picture in it that he gave you. And she looks at me, she goes, "He never gave me a locket with picture of him." And I said, I know him right, but
Hmm.
maybe she forgot. I don't know. So anyway, she leaves. It's her birthday. She goes to her mom's house. Like in a couple hours, I get text messages from her. She's like, "Oh my God, I almost fell off the chair." She gets his a dozen roses and a box that she opens, and it's a locket with her deceased fiance's picture in it. And her mother wrote
Nice.
a card from Michael.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I had like I had evidence that because she had texted me the picture of it. So I did the video with that. So I like to always have the evidence with it. I I did another video. I love this one. I don't know how many, like 7, 8 years ago. Friends called me up. I guess somebody they knew was having an issue at their home. They picked me up. I have no idea where I'm going. I don't even care. You know what to tell. I don't want to know anything. So as we're driving, I said, "Oof, I'm picking up multiple suicides." And I
Ooh.
hear where the place we're going, and the guy behind me is like, "How do you know that?" And I just smile, like I and we get there, and as we're getting close, I said, "Oh my God!" I said, "I feel like there were bodies buried on this property, but they were moved. Now, isn't that crazy? So I get there. It's a condominium in, I forgot which town here in Jersey. The girl, uh, I go in there to meet her. She's having issues like, with hearing noises, things closing, like doors closing and stuff like that. But pretty much the whole place. And it turns out that I said, I felt like there was multiple suicides here. And there was like 5 or 6 suicides in this building.
Oh, wow.
And one in her apartment, her condo. And I also said, and I keep picking up like that bodies were buried on the property, but they were moved. So she goes, well, I'm going to tell you a story. She goes, in the 70s, a mobster lived there, or the father lived there. And when he, did his hits, he would bury the bodies behind the building. But then he got word that the FBI was onto him. They were going to come up and dig up the area. So he had to move the bodies.
Oh, wow.
So I have the newspaper report from that, so that she sent me, and I did the video. I know it's pretty crazy. I love mob stuff too. So
Awesome.
yeah. So it's cool, And I think I have one. I don't have the evidence, but I want to tell the story about it one day. One of like the first like paracons I did. This young Latino woman came in, young girl, and I start picking up this little boy that passed. And he's a blonde-haired, blue-eyed little boy, and he showed me like he kind of bled out. I guess he had some rare disease where he bled out. Anyway, and he's saying that's his mom, and I said I have a blonde-haired, blue-eyed little boy here. Says your mom. Like I said, no offense. I said, like I would be shocked if I saw, like, for me, too. And she goes, no, that's my son. I said, show me. He's telling me that he was on TV like me, and that they had a parade for him, and everyone shown. I'm seeing everyone dressed as like superheroes.
Okay.
And it turns out he did have like that rare disease that he passes from, and they had a funeral for him, and it was on TV on one of the news stations, and all the cops dressed up as superheroes. Everyone dressed up as superheroes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it was very nice. He came through and it was okay. But, and, asking for Gigi. I remember Gigi, and that's his sister, Gigi, he was asking about. Very heartwarming. She was so happy to hear from him. But the last thing, this is a little sad. She said, tell my mom to take the gun away from Daddy. The father was, I guess, a police officer, and he was going to,
Oh, wow.
and end it because of the sadness. How can you not? And so they had taken the gun away from him, but so it was nice. The little boy came through to tell mom he was okay.
Mm-hmm.
But that was sad, that to lose a young child like that. I was crying the whole time. But what happened was everyone was watching. I guess people watching, seeing her crying and her walking away. I guess she must have started talking about me. Then all of a sudden, these people like lined up. They had to like have people like they had to put up, dividers. People waiting to see me. That they're fighting online. Who was like first? I'm like, oh my god, I can't do all these. I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I can read all these people. So but
Wow,
well, how'd you get into the paranormal?
for me, it was I was younger. My dad had owned a restaurant in California called Perino's, and right next to his restaurant was a giant haunted mansion, literally.
Oh,
And it was the first time I ever saw a ghost. I was playing with the owner's little girl in the back, and I looked up because something, like, you know how you get that feeling sometimes?
oh
like,
yeah, I have it all the time.
I felt it. I looked up. Sure as hell, there's a figure standing in the window looking at us. And
Oh my
the
god,
only reason why I knew it was a ghost is because I saw it was fully manifested woman. Her hair was floating everywhere.
oh my god, that's so crazy.
Yeah, she was all white, but her eyes were black. just completely blacked out.
Oh, that's creepy. I've seen those before.
And it was my first time ever seeing that. And then after
Yeah.
that,
An
me and
apparition,
my
like a
sister,
full apparition, like in front of you. That's
yeah,
unnerving.
yeah. And then we spent a night in that mansion, me and my sister.
Oh my God.
And we slept in the library where there was a
Where is
fireplace.
this? Where do you live? Where was this?
This is in LA.
Oh, all right. Where,
Yeah.
do you live in LA now?
No, I live in Michigan now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I don't
we
know
were
everything.
it was the three of us. It was me, my sister, and the little girl that parents owned the house. All three of us were in the library right in front of the fireplace, and I wake up and there is literally a book floating across the room and a cigar lit on
No,
the cigar stand. Yep. And the owners didn't smoke. None of them did.
that's insane.
Yeah. It was super crazy.
Oh
And
my
then
God.
when I was 18, I got dragged out of bed by something and down the hall. And then it just let me go and I stayed in the hall. I don't
Oh my
know.
God.
But I don't think it was malevolent because when I went back into my room, I had a giant stone angel picture that was given to me by my grandfather.
Yeah.
And it's heavy. It was like 100, maybe 200 pounds. And it was on a thick metal wire. But that night when I got pulled out of bed, I went back in my room and the picture, that statue picture, was on my bed. It fell off the wall. So
Oh.
something took me out of bed and out of danger. Because
Oh my
that's
God. Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah. It was really, really insane.
Do you know?
I've been
You know
picked
how
up.
my first encounter with a ghost was when I was 2. Oh wait, 2 or 3. I woke up. Wait, I woke up one night. I'm talking to my father. He's at the foot of the bed. Da, da, da. So I'm yelling for my mom to come in. Blah blah blah. Making a big deal. Everyone comes running in the house, and I'm like, "Daddy's here! Daddy's here!" Oh, it was 4. I'm sorry, 4. My my dad had passed 2 years prior,
Oh wow.
and he came to see me. But you know what? After that visit, like all hell broke loose in my house. Like every spirit, like because everyone like, oh, she could see us, and not the nice one. So like it was. They terrorized me.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
And
Yeah.
I figured that out too. I also have I don't know what it is, but it's not a human entity that lives in my house with me. And it
well,
likes,
that's not good.
no, and it likes to torment me. It moves
Yeah.
things around, plays pranks on me.
Well, that's
Uh,
a poltergeist.
it opens and shuts my door in the middle of the night. I have to get mean to get it to stop.
No, you need to get it out of your house. You cannot live. Spirits and humans cannot live together because they vibrate at a different frequency. This can affect your health.
Yeah. And I
You need
think
to
that's
get it
what's
out.
happening with me.
Get a real psychic, not because everyone's a psychic medium now, as you can see on everyone's profile. Or get a shaman. Wait, you're in Michigan? All right, so I know of a shaman chief there that can get rid of it. Her name's Charlie McBride. She's actually my chief because I'm a shaman. I know I don't look like one. I'm a Jersey shaman. But she's amazing. She was one of the first women on the oh God, I forget the name of it. The official exorcism, the exorcist. There's only like 50 of them, and she was one of the first women on there. She's not with them anymore, but I have seen her cases that were pretty crazy. But she's amazing. You want somebody real. You have to be, because everyone now can expel ghosts, and
Yeah.
it's a dangerous thing. It's
Yeah.
very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing.
It reminds me of the movie Frighteners.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's funny too is I've had a couple people that I've done like video chats with on my computer just to catch up with old friends. And
Yeah.
sometimes I'll say, "What is that behind you?" And I'll look behind me, and there's nothing there, but they see it.
Yeah.
And I tell them, "What do you see?" Because I don't see it.
Yeah.
And they tell
Listen.
me it's like a little green thing with black eyes and horns.
Yeah.
And I tell them, "Well, thank you. Now I got a demon in my house."
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, but I'm serious. If you ever seen Dead Files,
Yes.
when when she talks about like, you know, you have to get rid of, and some people got violently ill and some people died.
yeah.
I'm not saying you're gonna die, don't worry. But it can affect, you see how that thing, that non-human at that place I was telling you about, how it affected me? Because it vibrated at a higher frequency. It was showing off to me, it was warning me. Now
Yeah.
I was so sick, and I do this for a living. So I'm like, I was not messing with this thing, and it made me really sick, you know, because they vibrate at a different frequency. That's why, like, when I do mediumship, when I talk to the spirit, I have to raise my vibration to a certain degree, and they're trying to meet me too, you know, and it takes a lot of energy out of me. Like, I'm exhausted. You know, I did an experiment one time. when I do when I want to connect, I raise my auric field, my energy field as high as I can into a cone. So somebody had the oh god, what is that? The floor camera. If I'm saying that right, I always say everything incorrect. Um, where I could just see like the outline, like it's a heat signature and cold.
Laura,
So I said, put that camera on me, and you could see a perfect cone going up off my head to the sky.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's how I connect with them. So and it does take a lot out of me, and it makes my heart race, which you know that's not good. Like I'm my heart's constantly racing, coming down,
Oh
which is
wow.
not healthy. You know, it's not good. That's why if you ever see Tyler Henry when he sweats, that's because our hearts are
yeah.
racing. Because
Huh.
I'll get really hot too. Um, quick fact about
Quick
that. I
question.
watched him. He was saying he sweats so much they had to put diapers under his arms and
Oh
under
wow.
his clothing while they film him.
Wow.
Wow.
I have a
Yeah.
quick question for you.
Good.
You say, can you teach someone to be like you, a gift like you?
You can. I taught classes, but like I was born with it, so it came easy to me. Do you know what I'm saying? Picture it this way: you can take someone and teach them how to paint, but not everyone's going to be a Picasso or a Michelangelo.
True. True.
You know what I'm saying? But you can get them to a certain degree. With this type of work, it really you have to put in the work. It doesn't happen overnight. Like I see these people will take one class and they're like out there trying to do readings, and I'm like, no,
Mm.
that's dangerous. Because you don't. Can I tell you something? I saw somebody one time tell this poor girl. This girl went to this person. I'm not going to mention their names, and usually I won't call on anyone anyway. You know, does their own thing. But this was disturbing. She said, "Oh, I'm having an operation tomorrow. Can you tell me how I'm going to do?" It was something like really minor, like tonsils or something, minor surgery. And this person goes, "You're going to die."
Oh God.
I swear to God. So I happened to be there. She came running up to me, "Please help me." I said, "Oh my God, you're not going to die." You know, blah, blah. I said, as a matter of fact, I gave her my phone number. You can call me, you know, but you're not going to die. Imagine somebody telling you that. That's so irresponsible.
That's not even
I get
right.
I get these fake people on Facebook that message me. Oh,
Oh,
Vinny Perino, I've seen your videos and the blah 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 blah, and you have a curse on you, and for this much money I can get rid of.
don't even get me started with that bullshit.
Right.
I don't believe in curse. Listen, can you enhance stuff? Yeah. Can somebody curse you? Listen, if they worked, everyone would be dead because everyone has enemies.
Mm-hmm.
We'd all be dead. And if love spells worked, we'd all be married to some like famous star, like I'd be married to Bon Jovi right now if it worked. You know what I'm
Good pick, though.
saying? But like, can you? So like Patty Negri, good friend of mine, Patty Negri from Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
Like she said, you do love spells. Like you could do a love spell to enhance, to draw love to you, but you can't make somebody fall in love with you. You can just
Right.
randomly, or the person you're dating. We have free will. You can't do that, and stuff like that. And people that do like other shit like to harm people, that comes right back to you. Whatever you put out is going to come back to you.
Hey, I'm looking
So.
for the money spell so we can get our finances going good for the show.
I mean,
You got to manifest that. You got to manifest, but don't talk about it. Don't tell anyone. Never tell, because people will give you the horns, right, Vinny? We're all Italian here, right? You guys Italian?
I'm
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, the
My
horn.
full name is Vincenzo Francesco Perino. So
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm full Italian. Both
Yeah.
parents from
Me too.
Sicily.
Me too. I'm from Sicily too. I'm born in Hoboken.
What
Frank
part?
Sinatra.
What part of
Sixth and
Sicily?
Jefferson. Oh, I don't know. I just know I'm Sicilian and I got a bad temper.
Yeah.
And I'm
my
a triple
mother,
fire sign, so.
my mother's from Balstrate and my father's from Palermo.
Oh.
So and they both met in Italy, and my father lived in the States. Went to Italy when he was a kid to go to school. Met her, bring her back to the States, and they
Yeah.
got married in California.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, very nice. In a mission church in California.
A what?
A mission, like a monk church. They got married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mhm.
Who's Mary or Maria?
That's my mother.
Okay. All right.
She's a very strong woman.
She's Sicilian,
Well, not even that. She's had to deal with things that no one should ever deal with.
Yeah. She said a lot of people tried to control. Like I'm not saying she's saying. I mean, I'm picking up. People tried to control her. They were trying to control because it's funny what I'm seeing. Like the marionettes, like the things. That's how I'm seeing it. So when I'm reading, they'll show me images. I'm not saying I'm talking to your mom. Your mom's still here?
My mom is here in Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still alive.
I could still tap into her, pick up stuff, but people tried to control her.
Wow.
There was something like with control over her.
Yeah. But she doesn't let anybody control. She doesn't let anybody walk.
No. I know she won't. She won't, but they tried.
They tried.
Did she have issues around the church or with people?
Not with the church, but
I feel like it's almost like people. They're kind of dark to me.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, they're very dark. Is this like a cult or something? Like it's weird. It's like somebody was trying to, but their energy to me is very dark.
My mother's grandmother, when she was a little girl, lived with her grandmother, and her grandmother was actually possessed. And she actually saw an exorcism happen in the home in Italy.
So. Oh, that's crazy. All right.
That is crazy.
So I'm seeing dark figures that were trying to control. All right, that makes sense to me because they're dark, like completely black, tall. Like it's almost like they're robed, tall, black. All right, I gotcha.
Yeah, probably that's humanity.
I had to do a case like that. I did a case like that, where I had a man that was possessed. It was frightening.
It is very scary.
Let me tell you, I'm at the house, right? I'm at this guy's house, and I'm up in the bedroom with him, and his wife's downstairs. And I'm doing like, prayer. I'm doing like the last prayer over him. And the last sentence, now I'm facing like he's got his back towards the doorway of the bedroom. And in that doorway crosses another bedroom door, which is white, and there's a bathroom between the two, and the bathroom light is on.
Like
So
a
that
jacket Jill
door,
kind of thing.
yeah, the door was very light, like it was glowing. Now I'm talking the last sentence I'm saying, he looks at me, he goes, April, he goes, I don't want to get rid of it. I like it.
Wow.
And with that, he gave it permission. And I look over his shoulder as he's saying this like 7-foot black figure comes out of the bathroom, walks past, blacks out that white door, and goes down the stairs. And I look at him and I said, I can't help you. I ran down those stairs and out the house. They came out after me. I said, I can't help you. He just gave permission. He likes, listen, and being possessed, it's not like you're spitting out pea soup and you're like, you don't have control. He did have control. We have free will. He
Well,
did
yeah.
like it. He had that dark side to him. He liked it. So there was nothing I could do. I left. I'm like, his wife contacted me a few times. I'm like, I would leave, get away from him because he likes it. It's not like in the movies.
Yeah.
No,
So,
it's nothing like the movie. I've actually seen a possessed person, and I can tell you, it is horrifying. Like the movies don't even touch bases with what you actually see when
this
someone's
guy looked
possessed.
normal. This you wouldn't even know. It
Yeah.
was, and this guy was a business owner, a lot of money. He owned a bunch of businesses. They had money. He
Yeah.
was good looking. The wife was beautiful, but he liked the dark side.
He
People,
likes the
we
feeling
give, yeah, the power. We all could be tempted by the devil. All of us. It's what we choose. Free will.
Yeah.
You know, but I can't make you. Like So when I go to locations, I have to sign a special waiver that I won't cross over spirits. And I'm like, not my job, man. I'm not doing it anyway. But I you have it's not a guarantee. Like I've been to homes where it's not guaranteed I'm gonna get rid of them. Most of them I will. There's some I have one guy here in Jersey. I have to go back there every year. I can hold it back for a year, but it's gonna come back, and I tell them all the time. And it's coming from the person, it's two-family house from below,
Huh.
and the guy's causing he actually it's not like a demonic thing. He manifested it from his PTSD because we can manifest dark energy. He created this dark energy that I can't do anything in, unless I go down there and talk to him. And this guy
Okay.
refuses to see me. So when I go there, he leaves the house. He wants nothing to do with me. And I said, listen, talk to you next year. Be back next year because that's all I could do. But
Okay.
then I'm working on a case now. I actually have to go back, and it takes a few times.
Mhm.
I mean, I had a few
It's
that
never a
one,
one-shot
one night.
deal.
Yeah, I did have one that was so easy. It was great, and it was one of the scariest things because the creepy crawl ladies on like crawls on. That was her. Scared the shit out of me. But anyway, the one that I'm working on now was a client that turned a friend, and it's their family member, and going into the house. I mean, their baby can't sleep. The husband is the one that's really being affected. Sitting in the bedroom, and you can hear a conversation of this child talking, and they have a baby, not eight. If this is a child, like about 5, 6, 7, around that age, talking, you hear a conversation. It's the most bizarre thing. It's audible, like you could hear it out loud. Like usually, I could hear things in my head and tell people what I'm hearing, but it was crazy, and I have to go back there. I'm actually bringing a demonologist with me, and heard a man screaming at the top of his lungs. It sounded
Dang.
far away, but in the room. I know what I saw. So I had told. Wait, I told them I was seeing. I saw this little black thing like probably a foot, 2 feet tall, that runs around, and it's got like its mouth opens up. It looks scary, like the mouth pointy and everything, jagged teeth. I didn't tell the one person because I said I didn't want to scare them. That person that didn't know saw that and described it.
Oh
Jeez.
wow.
Yeah.
There's I'm gonna tell you this really creepy story that happened to me.
Oh, and Vinny,
was
do not put
listening-
salt around your house. Don't
Don't?
put salt. Don't,
No.
because you'll seal it in.
Yep.
That's a big
There
mistake.
was when I lived in Las Vegas, I had a friend, me and my buddy Hector. We would go to Laughlin, which I'm sorry, not
I've
Laughlin.
heard of that.
We would go to Arizona, which was like an hour or two drive from where we used to live.
That's
So
not
we
bad.
we wanted to go to the river to cool off.
Yeah.
So we would go at night and stay the night and
Ooh,
cool.
creepy things at night.
Yeah, we're driving on this road halfway there, and I kid you not, here's a brand new car. We just filled up gas, brand new battery, everything. The car died, and then he's trying to start it in the middle of the road. Let me tell you, at night, and all of a sudden we hear banging on the roof of the car, and we look around us, and there's child handprints all over the windows.
No, that's crazy.
Front to the back.
Wait,
And we got out of the car immediately because I didn't feel safe. I
yeah,
needed out of the car because we were in the middle of the road. Anybody could come by and just hit us.
yeah.
You know, we had no
And they
lights on.
use noise to scare you too. Anyway, they do use noise to scare you.
Yeah. So I got out of the car and I got off to the side of the road, onto the dirt part of the side of the road where I felt safe. Immediately looked at the car, and I kid you not, I saw a demon. It was not human. It took the shape of a little girl.
I was just gonna say,
Big smile, jagged teeth,
guys
black
need to,
eyes, and it was looking
people
at us.
need to know this. I hate this when people say, "Oh, there's children there," and they bring toys to children. Children cross over immediately. When they die, they cross over. They have carte blanche to heaven. Jesus comes and gets these children. So any people that you're talking to here that you think is a child is not a child. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a demon, but it's definitely not a child. Children are in heaven. You might pick up residuals. But I see this like a lot of places, like Penhurst, people bring the toys. I'm like, it's not a child. It's not a child.
No.
I tell you, it was the scariest thing.
Yeah.
Out of everything.
Oh
that
my God!
I
But seeing
ever
handprints of children.
It was the scariest thing I could ever tell you. I looked at my friend. He didn't see it. I looked at my friend. I go, I'm not getting back in that car.
Yeah.
Like, that car.
The car's possessed.
He goes, why? What? I go, listen, you can go to that car. I will walk up the road until whatever is on that car gets off that car. But until then, I'm not fucking getting in that car.
Wasn't there was I think when the ghost shows had that with the handprints.
I know we have Spooky Hill here in Florida, and if you put it in a certain location and you put baby powder on the back of your car, you can see handprints of them pushing it.
Yeah. Because wasn't there something like this story of a bus where children killed or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. What's his name? A YouTuber. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He did that. Yeah.
Is he still around?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
What is that road called?
I don't remember the name of the road. I just know it's called Spooky Hill.
Oh, Spooky Hill.
Yeah, as soon as you type in Spooky Hill, Florida, it'll pull up real quick.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think Ghost Hunters went there.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
What do you think about like the past shows? Like, what show do you think any of the shows were fake?
I don't know. It's hard to tell in some levels.
Ghost Hunters, yes, I do. I do because
that one episode with Grant.
Usually, when you watch some of these paranormal shows, you can pick up on things.
Yeah.
But with Ghost Hunters, I could never really pick up on anything.
Yeah.
Really. And it was kind of strange because even with the Zach Baggins shows, there were some episodes where I go, "Oh, cut it out."
I don't think Zach ever faked anything. I really don't. The
one in
Watch Yourself,
Ohio, Murder House in Ohio that he did. What was it called? It was a house in Ohio that he did. One that really messed him up.
Yeah.
That was not fake. That was 100% real.
Oh, I don't doubt him. I watch him all the time. As a matter of fact, I will tell you, I also believe that Zach has psychic abilities, and that's why he's affected so deeply.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Zach is a germaphobe.
No, yeah, but I still think he has abilities.
Yeah.
He has
abilities.
Yeah. That's why he's so effective. You know, can I tell you a little story? I did the episode of the Lambert Castle on the Holzer Files. I want to tell you a story about that. I was just because somebody's writing a book on all the hauntings in Jersey, and I just talked to him about this one. When I got the call, from the producers from Travel Channel to do that episode. They asked me, were you ever there? And at that time, I had, my daughter was really young, and I'm like, no, I don't leave the house. I have a daughter. I'm like, I didn't even know there was a castle in Jersey. I'm like, I should be living there, man. But anyway, so I said, wait, let me tell you. I said, I'm already picking up stuff. I said, people are seeing a woman in white there. I said, you know what? I said, let me drive up there one day next week and let me see what I get. I go there and it's closed. It's a museum now. So I don't need to go in. I'm walking around and I hear this woman crying uncontrollably. And as a mother, I knew that cry was like a loss of a child. So now I do remote viewing. So now I'm standing there. I'm under this bedroom window, which I believe is the bedroom where this woman. I'm in the room with this woman, and she's sitting on the bed. It's an older woman, and she's crying. She's got a black dress on, a little white collar, her hair back in a bun. And she looks up at me and she goes, "I'm not who they think I am." And I said, "Oh, I understand. This is Mrs. Lambert." And so now, fast forward, I go to the location to film with Shane was there, but Shane, I didn't film with Shane. They take me up the stairs to go meet Dave Schrader to film with him. And as we turn the corner, there's a picture of a girl, and I grabbed the producer. I'm like, "That's the woman in white that I saw," and it was Mrs. Lambert's daughter on her wedding day. Because I saw a woman cross like grass. Now I've never been there. I forgot this part. She's white. She's passing the grass to go to the stone wall where this man is standing, and the man disappears. And she's like, bewildered, like, where did he go? Now, fast forward, I go there. I'm telling Dave the story, and I'm like, that's the woman I saw. That's who haunts the house. The daughter, not Mrs. Lambert, like everyone thinks. And I tell him about the crying woman. And I show him the bedroom. Now, fast forward. Now it's him, Shane, and Cindy doing an investigation. And what do they hear? A woman crying from the bedroom that I told them that I saw the woman crying. So it was pretty crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. That's awesome. So,
are you picking up anything else at all?
No, I'm pretty done. But
okay.
Right. I was picking up like the adoption. Not a big deal. Let me see. And the E name, that's your wife?
Mm-hmm.
Is there something medical going on with the family? Or does she work in medical?
No, she works for the government.
Oh, don't.
There's something medical with me. I actually just got out of the hospital not too long ago.
I know. Well, I picked up right away. I knew, like, I was picking up for you. I was picking up the lungs and kidneys with you.
Yep.
The only thing is, I'm going into bariatric surgery eventually.
Okay. Okay. No, there's not going to be a problem. I'm not even worried about you. This is actually, you need this because of the blood pressure issues, and you're something with the obviously, like, you probably have liver problems, but there's something with the enzymes in your body too.
Huh.
That you have to kind of regulate, and you need to do this. Are you having gastro problems though with your stomach or intestines?
I've always had
You're not breaking down certain enzymes.
yeah, I've always had I guess basically IBS and
Yeah,
Crohn's
it's like,
disease.
yeah, you're deficient in something, and it's something like, I have to. I'm not a doctor, you know.
Yeah.
I had somebody like yell at me about that. You can't say that. I'm like, well, I do medical work, like I could continue guts, but I'm not a doctor. But I do see issues that you can't break down certain enzymes. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
This will help you. This will help you. I'm telling you, it's such a simple fix. It's like taking a supplement for enzymes, something with the enzyme to help you break down foods, and this would help you greatly.
Okay. I'll check into that.
But you're fine. You're
and the
fine.
adoption thing is Mr. Phoenix, he's adopted, just doesn't know until now.
Wait, what? Are you kidding?
Vinny's being funny.
Oh, okay. No, I the first time I was picking up, somebody's adopted, something about an adoption. And there's something about, how old's the daughter?
25, 26.
Is she looking into this? Because I keep seeing paperwork, looking at paperwork, signatures, missing signatures. Something's missing.
Oh, I think that's me.
Okay.
When I was married, because I'm not able to have children. I'm not able to impregnate anybody. So we were looking to go through adoption to adopt a little girl. But we never ended up going through with it. I ended up getting a divorce. She ended up cheating with me. All sorts of.
Yeah. That big.
We were married for 5 years. I got sick. She didn't want to handle it.
Yeah.
She ended up starting to travel by herself, going to California, New Jersey, New York.
I guess I had a Jersey, we're bad.
Well, the one, the last one was in San Diego. I found out that she was staying with the man who she was not related with, and they were sleeping together, and I caught them. So I told her to stay there. Bad language. I told her I don't want to fucking see her again.
Yeah, I was throwing all the stuff out. What did she have? Like a guy in every state? What the hell was she doing?
Fuck if I know. I really. To be honest,
one lady going
now,
she was a lady at the night.
She is working with a what is it called, Jeremy?
I don't think she's doing it anymore. They've been breaking up.
Micro Maidens. It was like with little people strippers, where she would strip for money and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they're breaking up. So
I'm glad. I hope she gets deported. Anyways. And then I've been having some difficulties trying to get back into the dating game. And
I just want to take care of your health first. Take care of your health, but let me see.
We had a scare yesterday. I ended up blacking out in a car with my dad. I talked really hard, couldn't catch my breath.
Yeah.
and I passed out for 30
Oh
seconds.
my gosh.
Yeah, so,
We
yeah, that was
gotta take care of you. We gotta take care of you.
Yeah.
I just want wait. Jeremy, you're gonna be fine health wise. Who's writing? Is somebody writing a book? Somebody writing? Who's the writer?
I am writing a script. Actually, we both are. But
All right, because I see him
my
work.
idea.
I see you working on it, Jeremy, too. I see you working on this.
Yeah, I've got 2 children's books done. I just haven't
I was
done
gonna say,
the
you know what? You
illustrations
seem
yet.
very talented to me as a writer. Like, um, you're like the background person, but you're so talented when you're left alone with your writing.
Hmm.
You're
I keep
amazing.
telling that.
And Vinny, you are gonna start stepping out more where you're gonna be more in the spotlight. There's gonna be more recognition around you, which you're gonna be with him, Jeremy, with this.
Of
More
course,
recognition
I'm
is coming towards you,
background.
like I swear to God, I keep seeing you like almost traveling and doing stories, traveling and doing like this. So I
My
don't know if
big
you go to a
dream is
location, but some of it's funny too.
mhm. My big dream is to be an actor, a horror movie actor, but I also want to do that comedy stuff too.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
that's kind of like my niche. I
Oh,
really want to do that.
I'm going to be with Father Evil tomorrow.
That's cool.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love him. I love him.
Yeah,
He's
see
so
the show itself is supposed to eventually, when we get him better, we want to go to a lot of the haunted locations and actually do some investigating
let me
and
know. I'll
do it.
come meet up with you guys.
So
that would
cool.
be really cool. That would be awesome. And I get to
I,
meet you
I
in person. I would
I
give you
would
the
love
biggest
that. We would have so much fun.
hug.
Wait, I tell you, like, I mean, I've been to so many haunted locations, but this house that I'm working on right now is blowing my mind. The activity, it's like 24/7 at this house.
Wow.
Like you walk in and you're just gonna hear conversations going on or things moving. It's crazy. So I can't wait to go back. I'm like, I have some great locations. We have to stay in touch. I'll give you my cell number. We'll stay in
Okay.
touch. You know,
Yeah, no
so oh,
problem.
wait, you're in Michigan and where are you? You're in Florida?
Yeah, Newport Richie. I'm just right by Clearwater.
Okay. Um I'm so brain dead. I just made really sick. My friend Eric and Mike Delco are from Florida. They're the Florida. What the hell do they call themselves? Wait, let me look it up here. You got to interview them. They're great. I just did an investigation with them. It
Okay.
was crazy. We did a
Yeah.
Masonic lodge. Wait, let me see what's Eric.
Send them our info and we'll gladly interview them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have yeah, I have a lot of good people. Eric, wait, who are they? They're on Paraflix. They're what the freak do they call themselves? I oh, well, they have this show on Paraflix called The Haunted Files. I filmed twice with them.
Okay.
One, but I just filmed with them, and it's funny. So wait, I just got to they like the Estes method. Michael from The Haunted Files came up with these goggles, the Delco goggles.
Estes Method. My
Yeah,
favorite YouTubers, Twin Paranormal, use the Estes Method
yeah,
where they get the spirits to send them images.
yeah,
And also they have the headphones where
yeah.
they go through channels. Yeah, yeah.
I
would
just I
love to
did
do
that. I just did. I love that too. It's so much fun. I did that, but I go so deep when I do it. But the brother of the Masonic Lodge was there, so he said nobody's allowed to harm these people. As soon as he said that, and I'm speaking out loud, I can't hear anything. But this is what they're telling. I said, "Oh my God, these men are coming together in a circle, and they're locking arms, and they're making a geometric symbol for protection." So
Wow.
my friend, when I came out, he goes, the guy came up to him and goes, "How did she know that?" Because they're a secret society.
Uh-huh.
And the symbol I was describing was what they use, I guess, when they're whatever they're doing. So, but pretty cool. All right, listen, guys.
Dear.
All right, it is
This is so much fun. Thank you so much for having me on. I love meeting you guys, and we have to get together. We definitely have to meet in person.
For sure, and we will definitely have you back.
Yeah,
yeah,
and I do want to get your number. I'll get your number after the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Which when I'm on TikTok, I can't see everyone. It's insane. So, are you under like one of your pseudo names? I know my husband goes on. My husband's like user 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
NEMG. That's me.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna look
I'm
for
just
you now.
Azariah Phoenix. That's my name is Azariah Phoenix.
All right, I have to look for you guys now. Like
I'll find you tonight.
So many people give me questions, Madonna Mia.
I'll find you tonight.
Madonna Mia. Buddy. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. You are one of my biggest idols. April, it was so fun. I love hearing your stories. We want you back on the show soon. Soon, please.
Yes, absolutely. We'll
do
it for the audience.
Yes. For now, thank you for everybody who's watching. If you like what we're doing, or if you want to see more, please let us know. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. We are Vinny. We are the Mini Vinny Show. Let's talk paranormal. Keep talking. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.